After Siegfried defeated the Saxons from a battle, he returned to Burgundy, for King Tancred prepared a hero's welcome for him. A great festival was held by the king in celebration of their victory. During the celebration was also the time when Siegfried first saw Kriemhild, while Kriemhild was at the window observing Siegfried. When Siegfried saw her, he knew from the very start that Kriemhild was the maiden of his dreams, reasons why he keeps on coming back to the palace to visit the beautiful Kriemhild. While Siegfried and Kriemhild was having a great time together, King Gunther was envious. So when he knew about Queen Brunhild of Iceland, who is also known for her great beauty like Kriemhild, he was urged to make Brunhild as his wife.
Seeing you with my sister makes me want to find a woman who is destined to be my queen. Do you know anyone, Siegfried?
I know one, my lord. But this woman I am talking about is renowned not only for her beauty, but also for her vast strength and skills at throwing a javelin, hurling a weight, and leaping a great distance.
I don't care in how strong and skilled she is. As long as she would know that I am a king, she will accept my proposal to become the queen of my land.
But my lord, there is a policy that if any man who is required to better than her in these 3 contests, the prize for victory is Brunhild herself, but the penalty for defeat is the loss of one's head. Many suitors had challenged the fair Brunhild in these 3 contests, but until now no one had defeated her, and all had lost their heads.
But despite the warning of King Gunther's people about how strong and powerful Brunhild is, he pursued his plan on taking Queen Brunhild's hand for marriage. But since Siegfried was more powerful than any other man in the land, he offered his help to King Gunther and joined them in their journey. But before they went straight to Iceland, Siegfried came to stop to Alberich to ask for some help.
O King of the dwarves Alberich, I request you to give me something that might help me in our journey to Iceland.
Oh, Siegfried, I have nothing here but a magic cloak. Here, bring that. But please carefully.
On the 12th day, they arrived at Brunhild's domain. But before proceeding to the palace, he told the men, including King Gunther, to never tell anyone in the land that he is Siegfried, but introduce him as the king's vassal.
I will tell you right now that no one will reveal my identity, and rather introduce me as your vassal.
Upon meeting King Gunther, Brunhild warned them.
My queen, I am Gunther, the king of Burgundy, and this is my vassal.
What brought you here to my land?
I am here to ask for your hand and become the queen of my land.
Before accepting your proposal, you need to pass the challenges that I prepared. And if you fail to defeat me, not only you will die, but everyone accompanying you must die too.
As preparations were being made for the event, Siegfried secretly returned to the ship to put on the magic cloak to make his plan successful. Back to the field, the game started. The queen lifted it with ease, then threw it at Gunther, who was originally Siegfried, who stood some distance from her. The spear struck his shield. Siegfried then picked up the spear and hurled it back at Brunhild. Everyone in the arena was bewildered with Gunther's strength, when it was truly Siegfried who did the job. After 2 more challenges, Siegfried successfully finished and made the audience, as well as Brunhild, amazed, but still, all they knew was that it was Gunther who defeated the queen.
Come with me to Burgundy, and I'll introduce you as my queen.
Brunhild now had no choice but to accept Gunther's marriage proposal. She agreed on returning to Burgundy with Gunther. As soon as they arrived, an announcement was made by Siegfried about the success of King Gunther's venture.
This is I, Siegfried, announcing the success of our King Gunther's venture to marry Queen Brunhild of Iceland. Let us celebrate this event, for now our king already have the maiden he's been longing for.
It wasn't only Brunhild and Gunther's wedding preparations being made, but also Siegfried and Grimhild's as well. Meanwhile, Brunhild did not see in Siegfried a man of royalty. She only knew him as Gunther's vassal, as he had been introduced to her. Due to confusion, she asked Gunther,
Why is your royal sister married a mere vassal?
He is a mighty king, as noble as I. He has enormous powers and great holdings.
Brunhild said no more but remained uneasy and suspicious. During the wedding night of Gunther and Brunhild,
I won't share bed with you tonight unless you will tell me what you know about Siegfried.
I already told you there are no secrets to be revealed.
Unless you tell me what you know about Siegfried, I shall remain a virgin.
Brunhild,
Gunther grew angry and forgets about how strong his maiden is. He attempted to take Brunhild by force but was tied by her the entire night. The next morning, Gunther told Siegfried about what happened the other night.
Siegfried, would you help me with this? You know that I cannot defeat her, only you can.
Yes, my lord, I will be in your chamber tonight, but don't be too obvious.
That night, Siegfried secretly escaped from their chamber while Grimhild was asleep. Hidden again under the magic cloak, Siegfried entered the bedchamber of Gunther and Brunhild to start his plan.
Brunhild, I just want you to be my wife.
You can now be my husband.
I have to get rid of this witchery. If I'll be back, I expect you to be my wife.
During Siegfried's harassment to Brunhild, he took a golden ring and the queen's chastity belt from her waist and left them together. He gave the ring and the belt to Grimhild.
How did you get these?
I got those from Brunhild.
What for?
Your brother Gunther asked my help, for she was having a hard time with Brunhild. So when the night I came into their chamber, helping your brother, I decided to get those.
Time passed. Siegfried and Grimhild returned to the great city of Shenton. They lived happily over 3 years, as they bore a child who they named after Grimhild's brother, Gunther. In Worms, Brunhild, Gunther's wife, bore a child too, and they named it after Siegfried. you.